How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on my brother's 2006 Lexus GS300. Now, it's not my normal video. It's going to be a video of me detailing the interior inside and out and going through the steps of reconditioning the car. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, I'll tell you in just a sec. But before I get started, if you could do me a huge favor, go hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Definitely would appreciate it. Also, if you can follow my socials, links in the description below on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I post a lot of stuff there that I normally don't post here. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm going to be detailing this car starting with the interior. I'm limited on daylight and wondering why I'm doing it. The real reason is my brother actually wants to sell the car. I know this is a very short project car series. I meant to do this as a long-term project for him, but after him driving around for a bit, he doesn't want the car. So you know what? To help increase the value and make the car more appealing to sell, you do want to try to recondition the car as best as you can. So I'm going to go through the videos of different products that I'm using to just kind of clean things up and try to make it look its best. Seeing that this car is almost 20 years old. 2026 is right out now. So yeah, 20-year-old car, not the most perfect thing, but can make it a lot better than what it is now just by putting a little bit of time and effort. So let me go ahead and get started. So just starting off with the interior, there's no real cracks in the door panels or dash, only on the driver's seat really, but there's a lot of little black scuffs and dirt. All that stuff can actually be cleaned off. So I'm going to do that. But one of the big things with gray interior, as you can see here, is this gets really, really dirty and gross over time. It's unavoidable, unfortunately, dust, dirt, and so forth. But what I have is a wet vac that I borrowed from my friend Sin to go ahead and shampoo the carpet and clean up the interior as best as I can with the time that I have. So as you can see here, the interior, not too bad. A little bit of leather cleaner and conditioner can bring get some of this black out. It's not dirty, but you could definitely tell that it's, aged. Now the driver's seat is where there's a big problem there. I don't plan on replacing the seat. My brother doesn't want to deal with it. I'm just going to do a quick fix to clean it up as good as I can and cover it. And again, on this side, especially with the, your leg or foot and the gas pedal, you can see there, it's a lot of dirt and gray, especially on the entry and exit areas of the interior. So I'm going to do my best to clean all that up. There's some scuffs there, really can't do much about right there. It is what it is. The back seat's actually pretty good. There's a couple little stretch marks from the leather from the baby seat when my friend Ben had the car. Not a big deal, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean and detail this as best as I can. So let me get started. So first thing I'm gonna do is take out all the floor mats outside and then vacuum the whole interior of the car, inside and out, with everything everywhere I can, and empty out all the trash here. You can see my kid shoved all her drawings and stuff in here. So I'm gonna empty out all the trash first, pull the floor mats out, and then start vacuuming. Alright, the interior is all vacuumed out. Right now I'm currently going to be just cleaning up the door panels real nice. As you can see, I did a little test spot here. So it's all cleaned up. So what I'm using today is actually Mother's Speed Interior Detailer. All you have to do is it's real straightforward and simple. You just spray a little bit on, I let it sit for a quick second, and then I just start wiping the panel down and just lightly scrubbing it with a microfiber towel. You can use a soft brush also, but it's not to that extent with this car, so I'm just gonna use this. Just gonna take the towel here and then wipe. Just a little bit of very light pressure and wipe. As you can see, it's all going away. See here on the towel, it's pretty dirty, yeah. So something that hasn't been cleaned in a very long time. So I'm going to get to it and do some quick video of all 4 doors and come back and show you when it's all done.
A lot of boring math later.
Alright, finished wiping down the interior with the Meguiar's interior detail spray. It got most of the black marks out. Some of it are not removable, but for the most part it looks pretty good. There's a couple stains there on the sill there I couldn't get out, but for the most part got a lot of the areas looking as good as it could possibly be. Passenger side door actually came out really nice. You can see there. I would give it a 9 out of 10 for that panel. The bottom of the dash, or the glove box right there, was pretty gross. That came out real nice. I guess whoever kicks their feet or whatever had some footprints. See here. Still got to shampoo the carpet, but overall the interior panels are looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and show you the driver's side. It's looking real good. The real test was actually the driver door. Had a lot of black marks. Most of it came out. Some of it's kind of permanently in there. I might try using a brush later to agitate it more with the cleaning solution. And then the door sill here actually looks really good. There's some damage here on the B pillar. Let me see right there. Can't fix that. That's not gonna fix that, but overall it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and start shampooing the carpet.
2,000 years later.
Okay, I finished wet vacuuming the carpet and putting all the floor mats back in and finished pretty much most of the interior. So I just wanted to show it to you again. Here are the door panels. Here is the interior carpet. I just did a quick vac on the floor mats. Didn't want to shampoo. Not really what I put that much time into. But here on the side here, you can see on the passenger footwell, it's a lot better than it used to be. It doesn't look 100%, but for a 20-year-old car, this looks pretty good. Seats, didn't do much too. I gotta put some leather conditioner on. It's not gonna make that much of a difference visually. It's just for own personal preference. The camera won't be able to pick it up. Door panel here, all finished. The floor carpet on this side, all done. There were some stains. That's not stains, that's just shadows and darkness. See, as I move the camera around, it gets light again. The carpet's still a little damp, but got most of the stains out, so it looks a lot better. It'll look even better once it's dry. Here on the passenger side, or sorry, driver's side, same thing. That is a shadow. That is not a dark spot. But yeah, and then the real test was the driver's side footwell. Below here, shampooed over here more. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's 100%, but it's pretty close. Same thing with the carpet over here. That dark spot I went over about a dozen times, leaving time in between for the material, for the chemicals to soak. That's as good as it's gonna get. I could wipe that down a little better just with some quick detail or whatever, but for the carpet cleaner itself here on the I guess the transmission tunnel, looks pretty good. If you remember, right over here there was a black streak. It's down to just a dot. Went over it a bunch of times as well. Underneath the footwell here, you can see it's much lighter in color. It was pretty black prior, and then here, not much I could do. I went over this. This is soaking wet still. Went over it a bunch of times, and this is as good as it's gonna get. Gotta tuck the carpet here in a bit, but over here it's a little better too. And also over here, it's wet, but with my eyes, it's a light gray, but just what the camera's picking up. It doesn't look the greatest. But yeah, overall it came out pretty good. Yeah, I just got to do a quick patchwork repair on this leather. Nothing special. I'm just going to get some duct tape to just hold it together so it doesn't tear anymore. I don't have any on hand, so I just got to grab some. Yeah, nothing ghetto fixed. The car's going to be listed for sale, so not a huge deal. But yeah, this is one of the steps I always take with any of the cars that I work on to try and make it look as good as it can. So when you put it up for sale, you get as much as you can for it. Alright, so this is the video. In the next video, I will be doing exterior detail, gouache, clay bar wax, you know, real basic, simple stuff, and possibly polishing these nasty, crusty headlights out and seeing how good I can get them. The goal is to bring the car back as much as I can to its best condition I can to try to up its resale value and make the car more appealing to sell versus those people that just leave their cars looking like crap. But yeah, if you have any comments, please leave it down below. Also wanted to ask all of you out there, what do you think of the content on the car meets, SEMA show, DIY videos? Always appreciate the feedback. Sorry, sometimes I don't get back to everybody right away on the comments. YouTube has this really bad habit of not giving me notifications on which comments. I sometimes just have to manually pick a video and just scroll and see if there's anything new that popped up. So sometimes you'll see, I'll respond to you, months later. Real apologize. I can't be on top of everything, but that's one of the things I'm trying to be better about. But anyways, until next time, you guys take care. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe. See you next time.